Hey guys, Paradoxio here. Welcome back to a brand new video, everybody. This is part 6 of our Making a Discord Bot in Python 2024 edition. And in this video, we are going to be making a randomized meme command for our Discord bot. Now, you've probably seen some bots on Discord and other servers that can do this. Something like Dank Memer can send a random meme to you if you run its respective command. Some other bots, such as Me6, could probably do this. Just about any popular Discord bot out there can send a randomized meme command, and you're probably wondering, how do they do this? Well, they use a API to a website that has these memes posted on them. So you could use API to grab a post from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Imgur, iFunny, etc. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Reddit's API to grab a meme from the subreddit r/memes. So to get started, we actually do need to pip install something today. So we're going to go ahead and open up our command prompt. You can also do this within Visual Studio's code if you wanted to in their terminal. But what we're going to do is we're going to type in pip install asyncpraw. Now, there is two different types of praw. There is regular praw and asyncpraw. Basically, regular praw is just a way for you to access Reddit's API in a general purpose application, whereas asyncpraw is basically the same thing, but it allows you to do it in a synchronous environment. The reason why we're going to be using asyncpraw is because we're building a Discord bot, and when you're building a Discord bot, you are working within a asynchronous environment. So we're going to be using things such as async, await, etc. So let's go ahead and install that. And if you want, you can install regular praw too if you ever plan to use that library for anything else. So I already have it installed, that's why I'm getting this message. Whenever it says successfully installed, you can go ahead and close this out. And we're going to go to our cogs folder and make a new file, and we're going to call it reddit.py. In here, we're going to go ahead and import Discord. Import commands from discord.extensions. Import choice from random. And then import asyncpraw. And this is just my preference, but I always import it as praw, just because they're really the same thing, just one's for asynchronous and one's not. You can just leave it as asyncpraw, but I'm just going to import it as praw. And after that, we're going to go ahead and make our commands class. So Reddit. Alright, so that is our cog. Now we can go ahead and start getting into the Reddit stuff. But before we start making our command, we actually need to make a Reddit application on Reddit's website. That way we can actually access their API and utilize the tools that is needed to grab these random meme posts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to www.reddit.com/prefs/apps, and you should see a screen that looks like this. Under the apps tab, you're going to see a button that says, "Are you a developer? Create an app." Go ahead and click it. And then you're going to make sure you select script. And then give our app a name, which I'm just going to call it random meme. And then description is optional, but we can type in a random meme command for Discord bot. About URL is not needed, it's just optional. It just takes you to a website to describe you what the application is. But, I mean, it's not really important because we're just using this for our Discord bots. Now, redirect URI is something that is required, and it's just another web link, I'm pretty sure. But we don't have one, so what we can do is just put in HTTP localhost, just because it's not important, and if for some reason you manage to figure out how to get to this point, it'll just take you to your localhost in the URL. So after you fill these fields out, you can just click I'm not a robot and then click create app. And then this is what you need. This is the important stuff here. Your client ID, your client secret, the name of your app, and then your Reddit username, which is just you, the developer. So now what we can do is we can go back to Visual Studio's code, and we need to go ahead and type in self.reddit is equal to crawl.reddit. I don't know why I was about to type in discord.reddit. I'm not sure why, but crawl.reddit, and in here we need to pass in client underscore ID, and then we need to copy this here. This is our client ID. We copy that, go ahead and paste it into here. Then we need client underscore secret, and oh my goodness. And that's going to be this here. It says secret, so I'm going to grab that, put it there. And then the one that you're probably going to want to really pay attention to, just because it doesn't give it to you on here, is our agent user, or a client agent. Actually, never mind. That's wrong again. It's user agent. Sorry, guys. In here, what we need to type in is the type of our app, which we selected script. So we're going to go ahead and type in script, then colon, and then the name of our app, which is just a random meme. I believe this part is case sensitive, so if you have any uppercase letters in your name, in your app name, make sure to put those there as well. But after that, we can type in another colon, and then v1.0 for the version, then space, parentheses, and inside those parentheses, we're going to type in by you / and then your Reddit username, which is the paradox seal for me. Oh, and I should probably mention earlier, you do need a Reddit account to do this. Probably a little bit late to mention that now, but it's best to keep that in mind. But we have everything we need. Now we can go ahead and start making our command. But actually, we need to make our onReady function, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now we can make our command. So commands.command sync def meme self ctx and something I learned recently is we could actually type in ctx colon and then commands.context, just like we would for member discord.member or user discord.user, etc. That's something we can also do for CTX, and it just ensures that this is taken in as the context. But it allows us to actually see what attributes we can use for like ctx.author, ctx.guild, etc. So it's pretty neat. I just learned that recently myself. But what we need to do now is define two variables, subreddit and then post list. So subreddit is equal to await self.reddit.subreddit. And in here, it's going to be the name of the subreddit that we want to pull these posts from. So this is going to be a meme command, so we're just going to do memes. And you don't have to put the r/ in there, you can just do memes. Then we need to type in posts list, and it's going to set equal to an empty list. And then this is the fun part. Async for post in subreddit dot hot. Then we're gonna give it a limit, and we can set it equal to any number. We can set it to 100, 200, etc. Now, basically what this does is it's gonna grab up to a maximum of whatever this limit is, posts. So if I set it to 40, it's only gonna grab 40 posts from r/memes. If we do 50, it's gonna grab 50 posts, 100 or 100 posts, whatever number you put there. Now keep in mind that the higher the number is, the slower your command is gonna be. So for me, really, 30 posts is good enough. And basically, and this is alright because what .hot does is it's only going to grab some of the most popular posts in that subreddit at the moment. So this can change quite often. But if you want some of the newest posts, you can do .new. And it's going to grab the 30 newest posts in that subreddit. You could also do .rising, which I believe .rising is the posts that are being upvoted the quickest. And I believe there's one more, and it might be .hidden, which might just grab either like private posts or archived posts, but I'm not sure. Somebody would have to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But for this video, we're just gonna do .hot so we can grab the most popular memes in the subreddit. And here's the more complicated part, so pay attention closely. If not post.over18 and post.author is not none, and any post.url ends with ext for extn .png .jpeg .jpeg with an E and .gif. Now what this is checking for is it's checking if it's not an over 18 post, or in other words, it's checking if it's not a age restricted post, and it does have an author, and it ends in any of these file extensions. Basically, the reason why we want to check for these is we don't want text posts. We only want the images for a random meme command. And we want to try our best to find an author, but we're going to have another check in case there is no author. Or well, in case it can't get the author. And this is probably the most important one. We want to check if it's not NSFW content. And the reason for that is pretty obvious. You might not want your meme command to send in any content that is not deemed safe for work. So this just basically filters out all the age-restricted content, so that way you don't have to worry about something bad being sent into your Discord server. So that's just a really good check there. I highly recommend it. But inside this if block, we're going to go ahead and type in author name, and we're going to set it equal to post.author.name, and then we're going to type in posts list.append, and then inside here we're going to pass in a tuple, and the first one's going to be post.url, and then the second one's going to be author name. So it's going to be a 2-element tuple. Then we're going to make another if block here. Now notice I'm not using elif, I'm using if, and the reason why is because I want these two checks to be performed rather than just the first one and then the second one. So if post.author is none, posts list.append, post.url, and then for the author name part, we're just going to put NA for not available. Just to make it look more professional if it can't grab the author. Which is usually rare, but it's something you want just in case it does have a hard time grabbing the author, it won't just break your command or send an error. So it's just a pretty good check. I would recommend that you use it. But after that, we can go ahead and type in if posts list, which just checks if there's any posts in the list. And another rare case, if there isn't any, it's usually just a sign that their API is down. And we'll have an else block at the end to basically just say, could not fetch post, try again later and such. But if there is any posts in the list, I'm going to type in random post, and we're going to set it equal to choice posts list. Whoops. And then we're going to go ahead and make our embed. So meme embed. And in here, we're going to type in title, set it equal to random meme, description, fetches random meme from r/memes. Color, we're going to set it equal to the randomized color. So color.random, just to have a little bit of fun. Then I'm going to set an author. Meme requested by author.name. And then the icon URL can just be our avatar. Then meme embed.set image URL is going to be equal to random post at index position 0. Sorry about that. And the reason why we're putting 0 here is because at index position 0 is our post's URL link. Then we can do meme embed dot set footer. In here, we're going to type in text, f-string, post created by, and then we're going to type in random post at index position 1. And then icon URL is going to be none, because we can't optimally grab the avatar of the Reddit post author's account. We can grab it, but the way you have to grab it causes the command to slow down a tremendous amount. And meanwhile, it does work. It's just not really all that great. Like I said, it just slows your command. It takes a few seconds for it to actually send the embed. So for now, it's just better to leave it like this until either I just figure out another way to do it, or if they figure out a way to make it quicker on the API developer's end. But that is it. Now we can just type in await ctx.send embed is equal to meme embed. Now we can go ahead and type in our else block and type in await ctx.send unable to fetch post, try again later. And like I said, this is just for the rare case that it couldn't grab any posts. Like if their API was down, it would just send this instead of causing an error and then some confusion on the user end. So that's our meme command. That is it. Now we need to make one more method, and we're going to call it cog unload. And what this is going to do, it's a helper function. So it's going to essentially, it's going to be called whenever the cog gets unloaded. And in here, we're going to type in self.bots.loop.create underscore task self.reddit.close. And I need to pass in self here. Here we go. And basically, it's going to ensure that whenever we're done using the command, it's not going to keep Reddit opened. It's not going to keep trying to access the API until we use the command again. Basically, this is going to stop it from getting like bad request errors and such. So that's it. We can go ahead and try to run this. So let's go to our main file, and we're going to go ahead and run code. Bot is ready. Let's go ahead and go to our server here, and we're gonna go ahead and type in meme. And as you can see, we get a randomized meme. Let's try it again. Again. So we get some random memes here. As you can see, it has the username or the Reddit username of the person who posted it, and then it has requested by me, and so and so. And that is basically it. Now, just to show you that we can easily just make this another type of Reddit command, we can type in cats and then just rerun this. And then we can go back here and type in meme. And you'll see it'll literally just fetch a picture of a cat. And try it again. And again. And again. And again. Look at that. Look at that kitty hiding in a little crate. So yeah, literally all you have to do is just change this here to a different subreddit name, and you can start grabbing posts from that subreddit. So you can do r/cats, r/memes, r/movies, r/funny pictures, r/nature, whatever subreddit you want to put in here. You can just type in the name of it, and then you can start grabbing random posts from that subreddit. So it's pretty neat. But that is it for this video. Pretty easy, and it's a very fun command to make. And it's not too complicated. All we do is we just check if it's not age restricted, and it has a post author, and it has these file extensions. And if it does, then we'll approve that post and append it to our list. And if it's not, then we will not append it, and we'll just chuck it. We can change the limit to having more variety if we want. And then we just make the embed and actually post the meme to our Discord channel. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I go, I wanted to let you guys know about my website and that you can create an account by clicking the link in my description and going to sign up. Make sure you save your email and your password to a text file, as there is no way to log in just yet and it does not save. So be sure to do that. Also join my Discord server. That is where you're going to receive help on any code if you need it. And it is also where you can find updates to my website and any updates to when I'm going to upload to my channel. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment letting me know what you would like to see next time, and also tell me how your day was. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.